The reason I'm stressing so heavily upon the concept of identity crisis as a breakthrough is because I have been researching and writing a whole lot upon performative authenticity and how exactly people are just trying to blend into this one massive collective group. In today's world where everything is driven by algorithm, I felt like this is something which I needed to bring to the surface, especially as we are now diving deep into the study of self-individuation. So why exactly is this happening? Today, everything has become a predictive performance. It isn't limited to just the makeup look or outfit or even the aesthetic of the house anymore. It stretches far more beyond that. It is constantly changing our personality and altering our persona. If you have noticed, everyone has started to look exactly the same because people are handpicking ready-made personalities for themselves, and all the habits and all the behavior that align with those picked up personalities simply because it looks cool or it is just in trend for the season. That's it. That's the sole reason for it. But while we are doing this additional exhaustive work, we aren't just suffocating our core being, something which we were supposed to explore and expand as we move forwarded in time. We are trying so hard to fit into this rigid persona that it is actually causing an immense internal friction within ourselves. Because right now we aren't moving or thinking beyond ourselves, we are actually just dismantling our whole being until everything really shatters inside. And when that happens, we know that the assembled version of ourselves can no longer support us into the future. But when that moment comes, it may feel like the whole world is falling apart, but you have to understand that that wasn't truly you. That whole illusion that you have created around your goals or who you are or who you were actually, it's not really you. And it can no longer support you into the future. And that's where the concept of identity crisis comes in. It is fundamentally the moment we are forced to question who we truly are at our really core. By now, we can all agree that this question of who we are or the definition of it moves much further beyond what job title do we have or even the aspiration of acquiring one. The true work of human was to actually experience life in every form. But now we have managed to box ourselves into these neat little categories only to wake up one day and realize that the role that we have chosen was never truly fulfilling. Even reaching at the top was not fulfilling. But here's the good news, when something really shatters inside, you know that the assembled version of you from the past can no longer support you into the future. And when that moment happens, you know that everything is falling apart or it is not making sense anymore, but it is all happening for best to come. So, how do we deal with this shift? It starts with something very simple and unoptimized practice called journaling, but not writing in the most pretty structured way, but actually writing it down in the most unstructured, chaotic, and messy way, not for the world to see, but for you to explore. Because when you stop trying to curate the script of life, you realize the more chaotic your thoughts are on the paper, the more raw material there is for you to abstract, decode, and see for yourself the version for who you truly are, and not something that was an illusion in the past that has supported you for so long. And for once, you can get the clarity and move forward. So, yes, identity crisis, bigger than any question, is actually a breakthrough that everyone should look forward to whenever that happens. So, this was my thought on identity crisis, given my personal experience and all the research work that I have been doing on this. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon.